Interview preparation step by step. GitHub interview questions and answers. Top 30 commonly asked questions and answers. Question 1. What is GitHub? Answer. GitHub is a web-based platform that uses Git for version control, allowing developers to collaborate on projects and manage code repositories. Question 2. What is the difference between Git and GitHub? Answer. Git is a distributed version control system, while GitHub is a hosting service for Git repositories that adds collaboration tools like issue tracking and pull requests. Question 3. What are repositories in GitHub? Answer. Repositories, repos, are project containers where your project's files, history, and changes are stored and managed. Question 4. What is a fork in GitHub? Answer. A fork is a personal copy of someone else's repository. You can make changes in the fork without affecting the original repository. Question 5. How do you clone a repository? Answer. To clone a repository, use the command git clone repository URL in your terminal. Question 6. What are branches in GitHub? Answer. Branches allow you to work on different versions of a repository simultaneously without affecting the main branch. Question 7. What is a pull request? Answer. A pull request is a request to merge changes from one branch into another, often used for code review and collaboration. Question 8. What is the purpose of the Git in your file? Answer. The Git in your file specifies files or directories that Git should ignore and not track in the repository. Question 9. How do you resolve merge conflicts? Answer. Merge conflicts can be resolved by manually editing the conflicting files, committing the changes, and completing the merge. Question 10. What is GitHub Actions? Answer. GitHub Actions is a CI/CD tool that allows you to automate workflows directly in your GitHub repository. Question 11. How can you secure your GitHub repositories? Answer. Security measures include enabling two-factor authentication, using SSH keys, managing branch protections, and monitoring dependency vulnerabilities. Question 12. What are Git tags used for? Answer. Git tags are used to mark specific points in the repository's history, often for releases or versions. Question 13. What is a README file, and why is it important? Answer. The README file is a markdown file that explains the project's purpose, how to use it, and any other relevant information. Question 14. How do you contribute to open source projects on GitHub? Answer. Steps include forking the repository, cloning it locally, making changes, pushing them, and submitting a pull request. Question 15. What is GitHub's Issues feature? Answer. Issues are a tool for tracking tasks, enhancements, bugs, and discussions related to a repository. Question 16. What is GitHub Pages? Answer. GitHub Pages is a feature that allows you to host static websites directly from your repository. Question 17. What is the use of GitHub Desktop? Answer. GitHub Desktop is a GUI tool for managing GitHub repositories without using the command line. Question 18. What is the difference between public and private repositories? Answer. Public repositories are visible to everyone, while private repositories are only accessible to invited collaborators. Question 19. How do you delete a branch in GitHub? Answer. Use the command git branch dbranch name to delete a local branch or delete it from the GitHub UI for remote branches. Question 20. How do you view the history of a file in GitHub? Answer. The git log command or the history section in the GitHub UI shows the file's version history. Question 21. What is cherry picking in Git? Answer. Cherry picking allows you to apply a specific commit from one branch to another without merging the entire branch. Question 22. How do you revert a commit in Git? Answer. Use git revert commit hash to undo changes introduced by a specific commit. Question 23. What is a GitHub webhook? Answer. A webhook is a way to notify external services about events in your GitHub repository. Question 24. What is a squash merge? Answer. A squash merge combines multiple commits into a single commit when merging branches. Question 25. How do you create a release on GitHub? Answer. Go to the repository's releases section, click Draft a new release, and provide a tag version, title, and description. Question 26. What is Git rebase? Answer. Git rebase integrates changes from one branch into another by replaying commits on top of the target branch. Question 27. How do you undo a pushed commit? Answer. You can use git reset for local changes and git push force to update the remote repository. Question 28. What is the difference between git stash and git branch? Answer. Git stash temporarily saves changes without committing, while git branch creates a new independent line of development. Question 29. What are GitHub discussions? Answer. Discussions are a forum-like feature for collaborating, asking questions, and sharing ideas in a repository. Question 30. How do you generate a GitHub Personal Access Token, PAT? Answer. Go to Settings, Developer Settings, Personal Access Tokens, and click Generate New Token to create a PAT. Thank you for watching our video on interview preparation step by step. Feel free to comment with any questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.